very limited damage.
This is a hypothetical scenario, guys, but like, if this roster of G2 fails, would you change the players or the coaches? Or would you change both or just players? I'm just
I think it
wondering.
like completely depends on how the players feel about each other.
Okay, so but as a G2 management, you would listen to players or coaches?
Players.
You
Always.
listen to players, yeah.
I don't
I
think
think
that's
listening to
something
coaches over
that Europe
players
does
is
anymore, by the way. I think we are
insane.
trying to like follow the Korean standards. I think we are trying to like listen to coaches nowadays. Because players can be delusional.
Players can be delusional, but coaches can be clueless.
Coaches can also be delusional.
That's true. Yeah,
But I think it's
agree.
important. Like, the players are the ones actually in the game, dude. Like, if you have the best coaches ever, but your players don't respect them or trust them, that shit is never gonna work.
True.
I think teams have to center around the
Look
players.
at
and then
Labrov,
the
guys.
coaches
Labrov
just there
can
to
play. Like, look,
support him.
Pilar on shot. Wait.
Is he
Oh
stuck
my
in the
god,
wall?
Broken Blake, he can't move.
No,
he was
Caps is
rooted.
splitting, so Fly feels pressured to do something. Oh my god, they're
My
engaging
god,
forward.
Labrov,
no,
why
he
are
used
you
the dream
hooking?
wall.
And now Caps is TPing when he flashed out. This
ulted
is so
Labrov,
bad.
though.
Like, look, they're so
Play here.
disconnected. Broken Blaze trying to eat Bushion. No, it's
Oh,
such
man.
a disaster.
Oh, BB might be dead.
No,
Oh
it's over.
my god, it's GG.
It's GG.
I think they
just
actually
game?
just end.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, who's paying
Perfect
LeBron
spot,
to look
dude.
in there?
Okay,
Really
I
good
swear this team fight sums up every mistake G2 ever had. Like, it's just so perfect that like they go in, Caps is not TPing, they flash out, Caps is TPing, they are so disconnected, they don't know what to do. It just sums up everything. Their whole fucking year in
Yep.
one team fight. Completely dysfunctional.
I actually thought that was gonna. It was almost the conditions for G2 to have a decent fight. Like, Trundle ulted someone other than Cho'Gath. Caps was coming in when Cho'Gath was tanking, but they just still lost.
Dismantle G2, picked apart even when
It's the
G2
least
found
close
Gonna listen to
series
the
we've
stars
had.
thing with Banner.
to take those back and shut them
3-0 FlyQuest. G2 going home.
who will stay alive here at MSI
Yep.
2025.
What was G2's total win-loss this MSI?
At no point did it look like there were
They were
They
negative
were-
coming into the stage.
this team staying
I don't know, man. It's so
So they might be
depressing.
like 30% win rate.
I mean, okay, to be honest, chat, did anybody
They were 6
expect a
and
different
7
result? Like, seriously, did anybody
Coming out of
expect a different
play-ins.
result?
Then they went 1-3 against BLG. Or was it AL?
Yes, so 7-13.
7-13.
Oof.
That's looking like my last 20 on OPGG.
Yeah. Regardless of like the total number win-loss, though, their games just felt rough. Like, most of their losses, it didn't feel like, you know, they were playing well and it just didn't go their way. It felt kind of like they just had no control of the game and they were just losing everywhere.
Nah, but look at them.
Rough.
Look at Caps, so
It is a
poor.
significant fall from grace even from last year. The G2 players and the organization made roster changes with the intention of having better performances internationally. They thought that they had
And we're
reached
still
the
clinging on to
ceiling with their
2019 when
previous
G2 was
roster.
winning
Last year,
MSI. We're
G2
still like
made
all
top
living in the
4.
past like
No,
that.
bro,
Guys,
like
that was-
nobody
that's
cares about that year anymore.
21 to 5
That, yeah, dude, that was 6 years ago, bro. Almost, we're coming on a decade ago. Let's try to live in this decade.
Yeah, like we should focus. Like, honestly, I hope FlyQuest goes far.
No, you don't. Don't lie.
I hope you guys fucking lose in the next game.
Whoa!
goes through the fire, and for G2, you know they want to
I think it's T1 BLG loser, right? The Fly plays next.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pretty sure they get the opposite side, yeah. That's
CFO
gonna be
versus
huge.
Koi, yeah.
My god, look at Lucian, Akali, and
6K
Nafiri.
Lucian?
Okay, but I did
Oh
not
my
his
God.
I'm gonna be honest, the only time I saw Hansama was when he was running his
Nautilus
bulls.
looks good here.
Dude, that was a really fucking bizarre choice. It wasn't a takeaway. They showed Nico. It wasn't even a good lane matchup. Yikes. They were fucking... That was overcooked as hell.
I think Lil Bruv needs to learn range supports before we go next split.
Does he not play him at all?
Doesn't seem like he likes him.
Let's see. His most... Oh, wait, you're right. His most
I know,
played
Chad, I feel
Alistair,
like
Nautilus,
everybody
Reliana,
got gap,
Braum,
guys. I think
then
everybody
Nico,
got gap.
but they lose most Nico games. Rakan,
Brr,
Blitz,
calling
Tom,
Jankos, we need you.
Granada.
The jungles are disaster. Jungles
wow, he really doesn't play any
The
range.
Cams are crying. The crabs are confused. Every smite is a coin flip. Now beep, nurse. He's waking up. Jankos, where am I? Doctor, you have been in a coma. It's still 2019. Bold and fearless. Perix AD carry, Caps mid, no flackhead, no cop. Jankos smiles. I was in the program after all. What is this, chat? What the fuck is this? What is this pasta? It doesn't even make any sense. What do you mean? What do you mean I was in the problem? I mean, oh yeah, no, I was in the problem, but I mean, why did you mention flackhead randomly?
G2 drops, Broken Blade picks up the vows.
Louis, thanks so much for 47 minutes, 47 months. Appreciate it big time.
Vancouver, please, a round of applause for the victorious FlyQuest.
Masu and Busho doing the interview here. And they absolutely deserve it.
What a statement series today. I want to go to you first, Masu, because regardless of the fact
Jankos, can you explain why Caps resigned with this dumpster fire?
always one step ahead on
Money, first of all. Second of all, it's still the best Western team over the last couple of years. And even though FlyQuest won today against them, we don't know if FlyQuest is gonna be able to win against any other Eastern team, right? They might be out next series. So would it really change to play in a different team if the West wouldn't still be good enough to beat the Eastern teams? And third of all, G2 is looking always to be competitive and for the best players they can get. And they took a risk with Labrov and Skumont. And for now it's not working out.
And game 3, first things first, happy 4th of July.
Thank you.
Must feel good. Stomping EU the way you did. You were dancing backstage between game 2 and game 3. What gave you the confidence that you were going to send EU home right after game 3?
Okay, sure, we can say best EU team. Okay, yeah. I mean, the best Western team is FlyQuest so far. Again, guys. Okay, look at my PCams, guys, okay? I just want to show you my PCams here.
Not quite confident in the fact that you had reached your ceiling yet as a team. Would you like to revise
Bro,
that
this tweet is... this tweet hits hard. This tweet hits hard.
We still have a lot more room.
Any more on the improvements that you guys want to make as a team?
Still just like communication, planning, and just playing as a team in general.
All right. Buzio, when I think about your first time on the
this
international
tweet actually
stage,
hits hard.
last year MSI, we don't talk too much about this, but look at you now. Look at the improvement that you made, both individually and as a team. How do you reflect on your success and improvement?
Oh my god, my tweet, guys. My tweet is such a banger, actually.
And more experience is definitely helping me.
Absolutely.
I just
Again,
nuclear bombed
Perix.
Guys, do you genuinely think Mickey and Yike were that bad? No, I don't think so, bro. I would not replace them. Okay, listen, chat. Listen, chat. G2 replaced Yike and Mickey simply because they were not doing well internationally, and after 2 years the team seemed like they are in a bad spot in which they are not really improving anymore. In fact, the playoffs over the couple of years became harder and harder. G2 was more dominant in 2023 than they were in 2024. That being said, G2 looked so much better with Yike and Mickey, and you replaced them both so much better. And you replace them for what? To have international success. And the best international success for us right now is to fucking bring towels and water for FlyQuest players. Absolutely atrocious. Caps POV, this is MSI. He looks mega despair. Official, Caps renewed his contract with G2 Esports until the end of 2027. Honestly, this Caps picture hits hard. Like that suit and that, like, honestly, it hits fucking hard, no? He looks like a millionaire in that picture. I mean, I feel like his face doesn't fit the style he has. But yeah, he looks pretty freaking good. He looks mega good. He looks 40 years old. Broof, he looks insane. He looks AI. Okay, he does look, I mean, okay, he doesn't look like Caps because we are not used to like that kind of Caps, you know? But he looks nice. I mean, he will after the contract finishes. Yeah, he's gonna be a million after the contract finishes. I think so too. Who is the third Western player to go into Hall of Fame after Caps and Doublelift? Not sure. I think Caps is the only player who currently deserves it. Inspired might make a name for himself and might deserve it in 2-3 years, but I don't. It's too early for him. I think it's only. I think if you do Western player, you do freaking Doublelift or you do Caps. I don't think you do Bjergsen because he kind of disappeared from like League of Legends like at all, you know. So I wouldn't really do Bjergsen, you know. I wouldn't really do Bjergsen. And G2 is out of the tournament now. Completely out. Pierce.
Only hope for G2 and EU is Caps inspired as mid-young duo. Simple.
Wait, what? Maybe. I agree with you. I think that honestly, I mean, okay, Caps would go really hard in FlyQuest. I agree. But like, would he really improve the team that much? I mean, maybe. Honestly, maybe Fly should just go play to fucking FlyQuest, like legit. If Caps could go to FlyQuest, maybe that's the play, you know? Maybe that's actually the play. If G2 called you tomorrow and asked you to join for some, are you answering the call? Chat, please stop. I'm so washed, man. Let me rest. Get a fucking 20-year-old to play for them. I mean, actually, they just did, but get a... I don't know, like, change support, change coaching staff, change somebody else. Name a bigger downgrade. Oh my god! That is a tweet, guys! Holy shit! I mean, okay, I do feel like people being stuck in 2019 is not good. The only problem is that I understand people are very... how do you call it when you have like positive emotion thinking about something? Like, you know, when you think about your childhood and you think about all the good times, you are nostalgic, right? So people are very nostalgic about this G2 roster, but like, I don't know, man. Like,
rankings among the mid laners here at MSI, super excited.
You know what I mean?
Every mid laner
It's
wants
just...
to go against Chovy, of course, and Shanks here in his first international tournament.
It's just not nostalgia at this point, you know? In 2009, like, this team wouldn't be that good this year, you know? All of us are washed anyway. I mean, I really enjoyed the 2019-20, we did well. Even in 2018. Like, just think about 2019. Think about Fnatic in 2018. The roster with Broxa, with Caps, with Beepo, with Reckless, with Hillisang. Think about G2 roster in 2018. Think about G2 roster in 2019. Think about Nemesis with I think it was... Wait, who was Fnatic roster in 2019? It was Nemesis, right? It was Reckless, Nemesis, it was it still Beepo?
What is interesting to me,
like, this roster was fucking good as well, man. This roster was fucking good as well.
That has been a storyline that a lot of people have been interested in.
Yeah, I think it was Selfmade or Broxa, I'm not sure which one was it back then. I think it was Selfmade, no? Selfmade, Nemesis, Beepo. Like, these times, you know, when like Europe was relevant. 2018 Europe, 2019-20 even, Europe was still relevant. And then ever since 2021, Europe became irrelevant. Like, we just don't do that well anymore. Yeah, Broxa. No, I think Broxa last year was 2018. I think 2019 Broxa didn't play anymore, no? Oh, Selma came in 2020. Oh, so it was still Broxa in 2019. Okay, never mind then. Actually, I agree with Doublelift. I feel like Western players always perform better when we are bold. Or overweight. Like, we need to either be bold or overweight. We play best when we are bold and overweight, because that means we don't care about our looks, we only care about like just being happy and playing well, you know? We don't care about, like, there is no distraction. When you have like this transformation phase, when you get a hair transplant, when you lose some weight, you start thinking about girls, you know? You start thinking about like other things than League. But when you are just like vibing and playing League of Legends, biggest downgrade. Inspired, Skewmont, inspired, Skewmont, inspired. 606, 1127, 306. I mean, there was a mega jungle gap. No, but the like jungle was like...